Summerlin West is one of the fastest growing neighborhoods in Las Vegas right now. So today I'm sharing with you updates for Summerlin West new construction, from homes that are just breaking ground to neighborhoods that are completely built out. So before I dive into these neighborhoods, let me share with you what's going on in Summerlin West, starting with the Urban Core. Urban Core is a new project that is slated to open just on the west side of the 215 Summerlin Parkway extension, and this is the lifestyle hub, very similar to downtown Summerlin on the east side. Urban Core will feature walkable retail spaces, entertainment spaces, office spaces, and coffee shops. The development of Urban Core is unfolding in phases with the growth of the residential side. Homes are being delivered first, followed by the infrastructure and the parks, and then moving on to the commercial components. If I had to give you a timeline of when Urban Core will be open, I would share with you that it will be in the next few years. Every time I visit Summerlin West, I drive by Urban Core to see the progress, and there's definitely progress happening. No signs of construction just yet. Moving on to Grand Park update. Grand Park is opening in phases, and this is the largest outdoor recreational space in all of Summerlin. And when I say largest, I mean over 90 acres of land. This Grand Park will be opening in phases, and the first phase just opened this past December. Let me share with you what just opened in phase 1. Right adjacent to the Shawood Arcadia community to their right, phase 1 just opened with 3 baseball fields, 6 pickleball courts, basketball court, splash pad, play structure, shaded picnic areas, and dog parks. Phase 2 and 3 are going to be rolled out this coming year and next year, and stay tuned because this outdoor recreational space is going to be one of a kind, and it's going to be a center of attraction for all the residences living in Summerlin West. So now let me give you an update of all the actively selling neighborhoods in Summerlin West. We'll refer to this map that you see on your screen, and if you'd like to get a copy of this map, comment map and I'll be more than happy to email this to you. Starting with the village of Red Point Square. Red Point Square is a village that you could find north of the Far Hills and north of more established communities like the Paseos and the Vistas. It's also adjacent to Red Point. As you can see on this Red Point Square map, labeled 20 and 21, there are 2 actively selling communities. First one is called Vertex by Tri-Point Homes, 2-story townhomes ranging from 1790 to 1940 square feet from the high $400,000. Then we have Cordillera by Toll Brothers. This is a 3-story townhome ranging from 1803 to 2154 square foot, starting from the high 500s. Then moving on to Grand Park, the village that has the most active selling communities, a total of 11 at the moment. Starting with Edgewood by Tri-Point Homes. As you can see, it's the final opportunity for this community. So what does that mean? Final opportunity means that this community is nearly closing out. When there is a closeout, there are actually a lot more incentives from the builders because they're very motivated to close out this community and move on to the next one. Edgewood features 1- and 2-story homes spanning 1995 square feet to 2,644 square feet from the 800,000. Then we have Arcadia by Shawood. 2-story homes, 3 models spanning 3,176 to 3,399 square foot, starting in the mid 1 millions. And you may have seen my Shawood Japanese design video that actually went viral, and we're close to 200,000 views at the moment. I met so many people through that video, and they were very impressed with the Japanese innovation, architecture, and engineer that goes into the build quality of this particular home. We currently have 1 client under contract. Congratulations. My clients that relocated here from the Bay Area. It's their first home, and we have a groundbreaking ceremony next month, so stay tuned on my Instagram at Kaori Luxury Real Estate for more footage on that. Then moving on to Ashland by Taylor Morrison. This is a all single-story community featuring homes ranging from 2,450 to 3,306 square foot, starting from the $1 million. What I love about Ashland and the fact that it's a single-story community, single-story is a very, very highly desirable floor plan. We have a lot of families moving with other family members. It may be in-laws or older parents, as well as older children. And when you have the flexibility of a single-story floor plan and even an option to add a multi-gen with a separate entrance, that really checks the boxes for a lot of families. Alton by KB Home, featuring 1- and 2-story homes spanning 1634 to 3063 square feet from the 600,000s. Then we have Glenrock by Toll Brothers, single and 2-story homes spanning 2902 to 4805 square feet, starting in the mid-millions. I'm going to do a deep dive on Glen Rock because I have a lot of buyers looking at this particular neighborhood, and it's also by one of the luxury builders, Toll Brothers, that has a lot of fan base. Glen Rock is a gated community featuring 120 home sites. Glen Rock attracts buyers that appreciate desert contemporary architecture. Large windows, lots of natural light, lots of indoor and outdoor seamless experiences, and larger lots. Due to the elevation of where Glen Rock stands, there are home sites where you could enjoy both the city, strip, and mountain views. Glen Rock features one of the most innovative floor plans that I have seen, including a detached casita that could be used for a guest room or an office, as well as a terrace floor plan that actually has a basement, which is very unique to Las Vegas and also Summerlin, and of course the beautiful views that you could experience from your patio. I have a client that closed on one of the first homes in Glen Rock, a new build from ground up this past December. He is one of the first residents to move into Glen Rock while there are a lot of new construction happening around him. I also have another closing next week for my second client that has chosen the terrace model that features the basement and beautiful, stunning views of the Las Vegas Strip and city views. What's also special about his home site is that it's on the cul-de-sac. There's so many pros when it comes to selecting a home site when a new community like this one opens. I advise my buyers who are looking at new construction communities to lock in phase 1 so they could take advantage of the base starting price when they first released the community, compared to these prices now that have been elevated as these base prices go up every phase. I'm currently considering highlighting Glen Rock by Toll Brothers and touring their models. Comment Glen Rock if you'd like to see that video. Moving on to Cadwell Park. This is by KB Home, 2-story homes and townhomes. Now this is very interesting because there's a combination of townhomes on one side and 2-story single-family homes on the other side. Floor plans range from 1,430 to 2,466 square feet from the $400,000. Moving on to Carlisle by TriPoint Homes. This is single and 2-story homes ranging from 3234 square foot to 4417 square foot. It starts in the mid $1 million. I would like to do a deep dive on Carlisle. This is also one of the most luxurious communities in Summerlin West. Carlisle is divided into 2 sections. Carlisle Ridge, which is a single-story floor plans, and Carlisle Peak, which features the larger 2-story floor plans. There are a total of 98 home sites in this gated community, which is one of the smaller gated communities within all of Summerlin West. TriPoint is known for their innovative design-forward architecture and design. Moving on to Primrose Park by Richmond American Homes, featuring 2-story homes ranging from 3,410 to 3,700 square foot, starting in the millions. Then we have Fairview by Lennar, single-story homes ranging from 3,793 to 3,972 square feet, and currently an interest list is forming. So what that means is that this is a coming soon community. Get on the interest list if you want to get more information and a sneak preview of what this community would look like. We don't have pricing just yet. Then we have Iris Glen by Richmond American Homes, featuring 2-story paired homes ranging from 2,040 to 2,450 square feet. This community also is a coming soon, so an interest list is currently forming. Then lastly, we have Brantley by Pulte Homes, single and 2-story homes ranging from 2,194 to 4,731 square feet, starting from the $800,000. I would love to do a deep dive on Brantley because I have a lot of buyers that are highly interested in this community, and we currently have 2 clients that are under contract. Brantley is a gated community featuring 168 home sites. What I love about Brantley is its location. Positioned right by the Red Rock Canyons and the proximity to the Grand Park, with its elevated home sites, you have potential views of the Strip, city, and mountain. And I absolutely love that because can you just picture yourself having city and Strip views to one side of your home and then maybe going back to your primary retreat and enjoying the stunning mountain views? That is like a dream. I have 2 clients that are currently under contract at Brantley. One purchased a new build that is slated to be completed this September, and the other one will be closing on their spec home next week. So let's just talk about the difference between new build and spec home. New build is when you go through the process of selecting your home site, selecting your floor plan, selecting your structural and design finishes, and building a home from scratch. For Brantley, the build time is ranging from approximately 8 to 10 months. Now, when you talk about spec home, homes. Spec homes are production homes that the builder have started working on. They've already selected the home site, the structural finishes, and most of the design finishes as well. This particular client that chose the spec home, we're actually working on a simultaneous closing. What that means is that I am selling my client's existing resale home in Summerlin West and helping his family move into Brantley as a replacement home. His family is growing and he wanted to get a single-story floor plan. This particular spec home at Brantley marked all the boxes and we are closing next week. Congratulations to my clients. If we haven't met yet, konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your global real estate advisor helping you find your new home. Whether it's a new construction home or a resale home anywhere in the globe, I'll be more than happy to help you. Remember, I have referral partners through the Sotheby's International Realty Network in every market, every city, so please feel free to reach out to me for any of your real estate needs. Let's connect. Scan the QR code on the screen, or you can find my contact details in the description below. I love it when you engage with me, so keep commenting, and let's keep going. Now moving on to the village of Kestrel Commons. We have Sandpiper by Lennar, two-story home, spanning 2,055 to 2,405 square feet, starting in the mid 600,000s. Then we have Viero by Woodside Homes, 2- and 3-story homes, single family, ranging from 1,441 to 2,034 square feet from the high 400s. These are final homes, which means that it's a closeout opportunity and the builder is highly motivated to sell their spec homes. Then we have Ravencrest by Toll Brothers. This is a 3-story townhome, ranging from 2,300 to 2,640 square feet, starting from 600,000. Then we have Quail Cove by KB Home, 3-story homes ranging from 1,651 to 2,302 square feet from the high 400s. This is a final opportunity, so there are spec homes where builders are highly motivated to sell. Lastly, we have Lark Hill by Taylor Morrison, 2-story townhomes ranging from 1,645 to 2,163 square feet, starting in the mid 400,000s. Moving on to La Madre Peaks. This is a village that everybody is talking about, and I have a lot of clients looking at this particular community because there is a coming soon community called Esplanade by Taylor Morrison, which is a 55 plus active community which is going to be guard gated. Now, all the communities that I have already shared with you in this video, most of them are gated and some of them are non-gated. Esplanade is the only guard gated community that we currently have in Summerlin West that is going to be age restricted. And why is it guard gated? Because it's also going to have a lot of community amenities such as their clubhouse, their pools, their fitness center, their pickleball courts. It's really going to emphasize the active lifestyle that you could find for a 55 plus community. I'm currently working with several buyers that are considering retirement at Esplanade. If you're buying in Summerlin West, would you choose a new construction community that's brand new where you could lock in phase 1, or choose a community that is more established and closing out where you could find potential incentives and great discounts on a spec home? Comment below. Then we have Kestrel, Mockingbird by Lennar, 2-story homes ranging from 3,000 to 3,370 square foot, starting from $800,000. Then we have Dove Rock, which is by Woodside Homes, featuring 2-story homes and townhomes spanning 1,724 to 2,217 square foot, starting in the $500,000. And lastly, Astra. I've saved this custom community for last. Astra is a custom community home sites. It will be guard gated with a clubhouse and a lot of amenities that is just right adjacent to the Esplanade community by Taylor Morrison. Spanning roughly 170 acres alongside the beautiful La Madre Canyons, Astra is positioned in the highest elevation of Summerlin West. That elevation is anywhere between 3,500 to 3,700 feet. With elevation comes views. As you could only imagine, these custom home sites with this elevation will feature breathtaking strip and city and mountain views. Home sites are being released in phases, and we are seeing a lot of locals make the transition from other neighborhoods in Summerlin or Henderson to build their dream home in Astra. So there you have it. All the actively selling new communities within all the different villages within Summerlin West explained. And this is not the end. As you can see on this map, the gray gray shaded area is all for future development. So we still have anywhere from 5 to 10 years of future development here in Summerlin West Master Plan Community. And as your new construction expert, I want to share with you what I'm experiencing behind the scenes with all of my new construction buyers. The timeline, the pricing strategy, and which community really makes sense for you and your family's lifestyle. I'm not just selling a new construction home. I'm selling you the lifestyle. What can you experience when you live in this particular new construction community in Summerlin West? These are the conversations that we'll have when you schedule a one-on-one buyer's appointment, whether in person or via Zoom with me. For more videos on new construction homes, check out one of the videos surrounding me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding me. It'll make me really happy if you could smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're made aware of my weekly content. My next goal is 100,000 subscribers. If you found this video educational, please share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.